Alright guys, here's another tutorial for Underworld Ecto Farm. It's been a while since I did one. Last time I did it was with my warrior. Um, since the new derv update, well it's not actually new, but since the derv update, derv is a lot better. This build you can actually pretty much take out most everything in Underworld, which makes it a really long Ecto Farm, um, saving you a lot of money for re-entry into the underworld. Um, Here's the skills. Um, I run 7 Sith, 16 Earth, and 12 Mysticism just because I run Pecons. You don't have to run Pecons. If you're not running Pecons, I would recommend doing 9 Sith and 16 Earth and 10 Mysticism. Um, Normal armor, Windwalkers throughout, pretty straightforward. Sith, Zealous Sith, 20% enchantment, and Guided by Fate, pretty straightforward. Nothing different for the derv anyway, so. Alright, let's get into the underworld. And this is actually really easy, guys. The derv just makes it, really hard to die. Anyway, pop my pecans. And what you want to do, extend enchantments for Mirage Cloak, and just use it for Mirage Cloak. You don't need to use it for anything else. So as you see, and you can actually tank every single aatxe in here, but you gotta take out all the nightmares first, because as everybody knows, the nightmares will take all your enchantments off, and you got a big old ball on you. You're gonna die pretty quick. So see, there's a nightmare. If you spawn a nightmare, lose the aatxe. Keep up shards, and then see, it'll remove your enchantment, which then in turn will waste his skill. Go over and kill the aatxe, or the dying nightmare. Oh, and there's another spawn. So see, if you pay attention to your skills, it's really hard to die. So therefore I took out 2 of the nightmares. And we'll just get rid of these guys just because. Okay. So now we got the nightmares out of the way. We'll go ahead and take care of the skeles here. And if you want to take care of the skele fast, ball on the skele and attack something else other than the skele. Sand shards, all the damage from sand shards will basically go to the skele. And with this same build, if you're doing with a writ support, basically a writ with great dwarven weapon, splinter weapon, and earthbind, this run is incredibly fast, and you can actually do many of the quests just doing. So run straight to the nightmare. He's going to take off your enchantment. Look at that, guys. 4 attacks. And actually, the more you got in the ball, the quicker they die. So there's a nightmare. Now, if you accidentally hit Mirage without extended enchantments, just like I did, then just run, lose aggro, and there's no problem. So just go back over here, aggro them, bring them down nice and tight. Nice, good, tight ball. Keep your enchantments up. So see, it makes a very, very quick and even fun run for ecto. I mean, I do this a lot, and in a lot of my runs, I actually get a lot of ecto. So we're pretty good there. We'll go ahead and take the quest. And when you take the quest, we'll just ball all the graspings up. And even with this build, if you aggro skeles right, you can actually kill up to 3 skeles at once. Oop, a little bit of lag. Yeah, it lagged out a little bit and got out of honor, which made it a little bit slower, but oh well, not a big deal. Okay, now the doors are open. We'll go up and kill this skelly. And yeah, we can clear this whole lab area and even the dryders in here. And I like pecans anyway because it gives you such a good advantage, especially pumpkin pie. You attack faster. It's just a whole lot easier. Okay, so now we come over here and we just kind of assess what we got going on here. So we got 1 nightmare, which is, oh, we got 2 nightmares, which is pretty much normal. So what I'll do is we'll just take these attacks right here for the moment. Alright, so now we got our enchantments up. And here's a trick. Wait until your enchantments are recharged to aggro the nightmares. And once they've used Ren enchantments, just recast, go over to the nightmare and kill it. It's really, really simple. Pull the graspings back. And just spike them off. Okay, so now we have another nightmare. So you don't have much here to really take a whole lot of damage, so you can get your enchantments back up really quickly. Now see, we're clear for nightmares now, so we are all good. So now we can actually aggro everything. Get a little bit of energy. Repop my pecans. Alright. So I'll show you how to do the dryders. They're really quite easy. For this, you want to wait until they get in somewhat of a ball. Aggro them. Keep your enchantments. Now wait for them to cast Meteor Shower. One will come. There it is. Back off a little bit out of range. There's the second. Back up. Wait for the third. There's the third. Now you're going to stand right here and just slowly back up until they ball up. Now they're balled. Honor. EOS. And just keep using your enchantments until they're gone. Really easy, guys. Really easy. So now we can come down here and get the 2 aatxe. Actually, yeah, 2 aatxe in the skele. And then we'll continue on to the wastes. In the next video, we'll do this same build, but with a Rit Duo, and we'll show you the Rit Duo build for that. It's actually really fast. The derv with Great Dwarven Weapon and Splinter Weapon, it makes this run easily twice as fast, sometimes triple, and the ecto drop rate is anywhere from 4 to 8, sometimes 10 ectos, which $1,000 entry fee for 10 ectos is a pretty good return. And you know what, I might as well just show you how to ball up these skeles too. We'll get these two first. Now see that? If you ball right on the skele, well, there's a glob. If you ball right on the skele and attack the aatxe, then you kill the skele really quickly because of the damage from shards. Well, there's the first glob. And we'll aggro these skeles. Now see, the trick is to bring them on a corner. Bring them on a corner, get them all balled up nice. Get your enchantments on. And then you got to back up to them, or else otherwise they scatter. Really quick, guys. I mean, just really quick, this new derv build. I came up with this build probably 6 months ago. Me and my brothers and some friends of mine, we use this all the time. Probably the best farm build out there that I've used. Better than the Rit, Sin, better than any of them. I mean, there's no comparison. Now see, that always attacks something besides the skelly when you're balling on a skelly, and you will just absolutely decimate all. And there's another glob. Starting out with a pretty good run. And as everybody knows, the aatxe have a higher percentage drop rate than the smites. But being able to farm so many foes with one build for ectos, you can't beat it. I mean, you just can't beat it. And smites with this build is insane. I mean, they have no chance. Absolutely no chance. And yes, you can kill the cold fire with this build. Up to 6 cold fire at once, and that is if you aggro them right. Get them to use Maelstrom while you are away from them, and then jump in and kill them. But why would you want to kill the cold fires? I have no idea. They don't drop anything worth of value, so there's no point in farming for the cold fires. And that being said, I think this will be good enough for the tutorial. I think everybody knows pretty much the rest of the route for the smite farm, and we'll call it good for now. 2 ectos before the waste is even done is pretty good. So thanks guys, and subscribe.